Hey, what is going on? It's your boy X coming at y'all with a brand new video. And as you guys can see, we have the new Galaxy OPAL Jaylen Brown. So if you guys are excited for this gameplay, make sure you guys drop a like down below and subscribe if you guys are new if you like the content we got out here. Do a bunch of gameplays on 2K, so make sure you guys subscribe. But with Jaylen Brown, it's a card that I'm actually super excited to use just because, you know, we've been needing a new one. I think the last one we had was on 93 diamond from ages ago, and he's actually insane. 6'7" shooting guard with a 6'11" wingspan, which is going to be amazing. 48 Hall of Fame badges, help him out with everything, obviously, especially defense. Also has gold moving truck as well. It's not a hot badge, but you know, it's going to help us, and gold post and lockdown as well, which will help us, you know, guard against those taller guys, because you know, we get a Galaxy OPAL glitch Kristaps Porzingis. If anybody has him and is willing to let me do a gameplay, hit me up on the Twitter DMs. Would be wonderful. But the only thing this Jaylen Rose really can't do is play in the post, which is perfectly fine. We might be able to hit a post fade or two here and there with some sort of, you know, boost to that with floor general, but the shooting is going to be great. He's going to be able to finish at the basket amazing. The ball handle and playmaking in general is just awesome, and again, the defense is great. I would recommend a interior defense, you know, shoe, maybe a speed with ball shoe, something like that, because those are, you know, a little bit negatives that he has, but I think with defensive leader we should be okay moving that up to an 87. We have good rebounding, we have good speed for one acceleration as well. Everything about this Jaylen Brown cards screams amazing. We just got to check out the animations and make sure those are top tier as well. So let's hop in the freestyle and get to that. Alright, so here we are with Jaylen Brown. You can see we're missing a few hot zones. One that I actually would quite like to have right here in the 3-point, you know, area, but the two mid-range ones missing. I really don't think that's too big of a deal. And his release, actually, pretty money. Now, it's the same release as Pascal Siakam has, and they will be similar time just because they're both, you know, under 6'10". And honestly, low-key is a pretty decent jump shot. Now, for some reason, I just don't like it on Pascal, and that could be, you know, the upper release just making it look weird, look different, but in general, it's a really nice release. I know a lot of people that absolutely love this one, and I think it's going to make Jaylen Brown a pretty sought-after PG. Now, his behind the back, I'm not sure who else has it, but it is a super quick and super nice moving behind the back Pro 1. It's similar to that of, you know, T-Mac, you know, Julius Erving. So if you've used those, even Brandon Roy, so definitely not too bad. And for his tween, it's not one of the better ones, I won't say that, but it's one that you can do quick. So if you like to, you know, do the tween in some of your moves, you can do that, and you can whip it in there pretty easily as well. So overall, not too bad when it comes to, you know, dribbling animations for Jaylen Brown. And again, the jump shot's crazy, and he's going to be able to finish at the basket like insane. That's kind of what Jaylen Brown does. Normally, he's usually just an insane slasher and great defender, but he has some amazing shooting ability, and even with that 79 post fade, we're still greening some of these, so he might be able to play in the post just a little bit and help out there, but still should be an absolutely insane card. There's one thing we gotta check out last, and that is the off dribble, which is just the normal one, so it will not be anything too crazy. That won't be something we go to. Mainly just slashing at the basket, playing some good defense, and getting those beautiful dunks. Yeah, oh man, I love this. And with the Hezzy quick shot ability, yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful card. Without further ado, let's hop right into the gameplay. Alright, so here's the squad we're going up here. We have Alex Caruso, Pat Bev, and Patrick Ewing of all teams. Interesting little one here. Not really making too much sense to me, but Caruso versus Jaylen Brown really should be a matchup that we just kind of take control of, because that Caruso's good, but really is not all that. And I mean, come on, he's using Pat Bev in an online game. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing, but we'll see if he can kind of cook it up here. Pat Bev going to the how is that an open layup for him right there? We're between him and the basket, and he just kind of slides in, takes a quick little layup like it was nothing, which is interesting there. But let's give it to Jaylen Brown, see what he's going to do with Caruso, which looks like leave us for open shots or not. Oh, James Wiseman, nice little tip there. Nothing crazy because we don't come up with it, but not too bad. Ewing in the post. My man has shot meter below him, which is probably one of the first times that I've actually seen somebody seriously use it. He's putting Pat Bev on us. Thank you very much to the... Oh, we're using Anthony Edwards. We're not even using Jaylen Brown. Apparently, I need to sleep more today, but Anthony Edwards almost getting a gorgeous little on-ball or inbound steal right there. Jaylen Brown makes up for it by getting his own. There we go. Snatching back on Caruso. Going to the basket easy with the left. And honestly, as a slasher, I'm really liking this Jaylen Brown. Again, the jump shot isn't one that I'm the most fond of, but it's definitely not too bad. James Wiseman, nice little board there. Let's get it back to Jaylen Brown. We got to show out the jump shot at least a little bit. There he is, getting wide open, easy little green light, 5 points. And again, it's not a jumper that's necessarily bad. It's just not one that is personally one of my favorites. Let's see what he's got with Caruso off that catch. Bounce back. Jaylen Brown's got it. Let's see, running out. Oof, Wiseman's open in the corner, but he's reaching a little much with Pat Bev, so he can't get anything too crazy. Anthony Edwards come to ball. And oh, we almost had a beautiful backdoor with my boy Jaylen Brown. Hop stepping through the lane. And oh, that would have been a gorgeous little finish, but couldn't get it to go down. Let's call for the pick and pop. See what he's doing with Caruso. Just leaving him open. And Patrick Ewing, get out the way. Thank you. 7 points for Jaylen Brown as well as a quick little board. Nothing crazy. And we could have so many inbound steals if we just played a little bit farther up, because he's just chucking them. Ewing in the paint. Not exactly sure that should be an open shot. Was actually quite an awful one, but is what it is. Let's see what he's doing. Playing way too far up with his Alex Caruso. Double teaming us and spamming square. My guy doesn't even really play defense. He just kind of hopes that square is going to bail him out eventually. Jaylen Brown running in. We just need you to get the ball there, buddy. There we go. Let's go for the pick and pop with Anthony Edwards. See if we can just fake him out a little bit, which we completely do. And there's another easy green with Jaylen Brown. Again, the jump shot, I feel, is one that is significantly better as like a catch and shoot shot. Not really one that I like too much off dribble, but you can still definitely make work with it. Oh, we press square one too many times, and he goes inside. Pretty easy on us here. Yeah, he knows it's going to Jaylen Brown basically every time, so he's kind of sending all of his, defenders out to him to try to play some defense on him. Let's get the hop through the lane. Ewing gets the jump, but because of pogo stick, I really don't want to take that one out of all the shots that we could take. Let's call Anthony Edwards, see what he's got there. Every single time he's just getting faked into that. We'll take the fadeaway. All right, not a good shot, but every single time he kind of gets faked into thinking that I'm going to be taking a shot that I don't at all. Ewing, yeah, no way that falls. Get it back to Jaylen Brown coming back. Oh, easy little bucket in the paint. Oh, he was so stamped, but takes an easy little lay-in right over that of Alex Caruso. The long athlete layup package just always blesses up when it's needed. Oh, beautiful little steal. James Wiseman is wide open over there, but we'll give it to him, make him think we're going in, back out to Jaylen Brown. And beautiful little catch and shoot. Like I said, it is so nice off catch and shoot. It's just not one that I really like off, dribble. Oh, my man basically has quit now because he is chucking up half quarters and bad shots with Ewing in the paint. Let's get it back to Jaylen Brown. See if we can just put a little bit of a cook on him. Oh, I was hoping that would go in. Basically heavily contested by Pat Bev and almost smacked it right down. Let's get Anthony Edwards. Just come up, give it back to Jaylen Brown. A beautiful little cut and easy dunk finish. 16 points right there. A 10-point lead. And again, if we just had Anthony Edwards a little bit farther up, we could just get a bunch of inbound steals. James Wiseman has his takeover just from getting boards, which is kind of wild. And look at this. My man's not even playing any sort of defense anymore. He just has put down the controller. And there we go. Got Jaylen Brown wide open. Oh, we can't bang out the shot. Wide open. Couldn't bang out the shot with Jaylen Brown because he's kind of leaving Pat Bev open. It looks like he's going to quit. Instead of letting me make one more bucket with Jaylen Brown, he decides to quit the game and not let us get just a quick little finish. Now, if I'm being honest, do I think Jaylen Brown is a, top 10 PG shooting guard? Sorry, probably not. I think Jaylen Brown is kind of, suited for those guys that want to cheese with their PGs and centers and really don't want to do too much with their other guys. Maybe similar to that of like a Jimmy Butler. You're going to want to catch and shoot with him, play some really good defense, and that's kind of about it. And if that's your purpose of picking up Jaylen Brown, I think he fits that perfectly. But if you want to kind of have a super cheesy shooting guard like a Tracy McGrady or something like that, I don't exactly know if he's going to fit it too well, but could, depending on who you are. And if we're all Celtics fans, pick up the Jaylen Brown, have some fun with it. It's going to be a fun card. Like, if you guys did enjoy, comment down below what you guys think of this Jaylen Brown card, as well as other gameplays you guys want to get from me. I'm really trying to get that Boogie Cousins. I'll see what I can do. And hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next video.